It's me, Hooksing, the guy that has disappeared for an entire year and is only just now making a video that's nothing like what he's made before. Sorry about that. I've been busy with a lot of real life things going on. I haven't touched OBS or Audacity or anything like that in, an entire year. I have not recorded anything since 2024. I only just recorded the footage for the background of this video on December 27th, a couple of days ago. I've been out of it for a bit. But I've just really been focusing on like my relationship, like my partner. I've been focusing on relationships with my friends. I've been trying to keep up all that kind of stuff and having to deal with like other life-changing things happening right now that I will go more into detail on later on. It's been a lot. There's been a lot of things that I've kind of like life-changing things. One thing that I can say now, I got a second cat. Her name's Gandalf, and she actually has a tail this time. She's the sweetest little girl, except for when she fucking attacks my feet when I'm sleeping. She's the sweetest little cat ever, except for that. Her and Scuggy get along really well. They actually love each other. They're like siblings. What is important is how I've been feeling this entire time. In case it isn't obvious, I am not doing well. I'm doing really bad, actually, and I have been doing really bad for a long time, like this entire year, I would say. Having to deal with everything between, how can I put this without sounding like a whiny little bitch, is what I'm trying to think of, because I don't want to just come back, pause the fucking music. I don't want to come back on and sound like a little whiny bitch about things, but like, at the same time, I don't really know how else to put it without sounding whiny. Basically, my parents are getting divorced. I still live with them. I'm still in school. So having to deal with that has been really hard. Me and my partner tried moving out already into one of our friends' houses, but we hated it there, so we moved back in, and I have not been doing okay. I've been doing pretty bad. Dealing with that, and then also dealing with that same friend group, like almost falling apart a couple times, and currently almost falling apart, is like, I don't really know how much longer I got left with these people that I know and love. Obviously, I still have this friend group that has been featured on this channel a couple times, so it's not like I'll have nobody, but also I love this friend group. Like, they're right there, I can find them easily. So having to deal with that has not been good. 2025 has been a hell of a fucking year, man. Everything between, like, everything going on in my personal life and everything going on in the world, like, dude, the world's fucked up right now. Oh my god. And to any of my other queer people out there, I know how terrifying it is. I know, and I understand. The world's really fucking terrifying right now, and it feels like every day we have less and less of a right to, like, exist, basically. And I understand how terrifying that is. I'm terrified as well. And so is my partner. Especially when you live in a household like mine where, being queer isn't exactly, the most friendly thing to my parents. It's pretty scary. But we'll make it through it. We all will. We just have to stay strong. Obviously, this year has had its ups and downs. One big up for me was that, me and my partner had our 1 year anniversary in October. So that was nice. I've met a couple new people. I've made a couple new really good friends, etc., etc. But this year has been mostly downs for me, at least. And I feel like for a lot of other people as well. I don't know why the second we got into, like, the 2020s, everything just went to shit, dude. Like 2020, we had COVID, and that fucking sucked, and that continued into like halfway of 2021, and then the rest of 2021 was just mid. I remember 2022 also being just really ass. Like nothing really happened, but it also just like wasn't interesting. 2023, another filler year that was just kind of shit. 2024 was actually pretty okay for me, at least. I feel like I had a pretty good 2024, but I know a lot of shit was going on that year as well. And then this year has just been, ugh, God, dude. There's been so much shit going on this year. It's just like, oh my God. And I am terrified for how much worse that's going to be next year, because I'm sure it's just going to continue going down and down and down. So that's just amazing, isn't it? You know, I really have no purpose for making this video. I kind of just want to update you guys. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I kind of just want to update you guys, whoever, like the 3 people who actually watch this channel, who are my real life friends that I talk to every now and then. I want to update you guys and tell you like how I've been feeling and like what I'm planning, and that's what I'm gonna get into next, is like what I'm planning for next year. Basically, what I'm planning for next year is just upload something. I don't know how much I'll upload. I'm gonna try to upload at like maybe more than once a month. I'm gonna try to do that. I don't know how well I'll do at keeping that schedule, but I'll try. I don't know. That's kind of just my whole plan, is just to upload at least something every now and then. As long as I can do that, I'll be fine. I don't want to like go incognito, just radio silent again, because, you know, that's not going to get me anywhere. And, you know, I would like to maybe one day make a living off of this, but, you know, kind of can't do that right now. You know. Just, I want to upload more things, but I don't know what I can upload, so I'll find just random bullshit to play for you guys. Sorry to just kind of spring the random, like, doom and gloom update video on you guys out of just completely nowhere. I figured I need to upload at least one thing this year, so this is what I chose to upload, and this is what I'm choosing to upload. It's not professional, it's not really well made in any way, it's not edited like at all, it's just, you know, an amount of time of me talking. So, you know, it's not anything special, and I doubt anyone will really see this, but, you know, maybe someone will. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys had a good year. And I hope that you guys continue to have good years. Really all else I can say is just Merry late Christmas and Happy New Year.